Hello guys, welcome to CloudRaga. So in previous video we saw some introduction about constructor, what it can do and how it looks like. There it is, the syntax and the example. So let's quickly create the same in our Eclipse and let's see how it works. So the same, let's create a new package for that. So how to do that? Right click on SRC, then new, then pick a package, name it like com.pack.constructors. It's not reserved keyword, still I'm just making it safe. Constructor, this typo, constructor timer. Okay, package is done. Let's create a new Java class. Let me give the same name, fog. Okay, so that is our class. And how to create constructor? We need to add modifier and then the class name. Modifier and the class name. Okay, so far we only know public, so let's use it public and then class name. Class name is fog and done. Okay, let's add just one line to see the impact. So I'll call it for constructor is called. So we can see when we call the constructor, we can see the message that yeah, the constructor of for class is called. Okay, this is done. Let's create a class tester for this. So I'm creating a new class. Let's call this fog tester. Done. And our tester class, we always put main method. Done. Okay, so we don't have anything in that file or in this Java file or this Java class, just one constructor. What I'm going to do, I'll just create instance of this class fog new and done. Okay, that's it guys. I'm not going to do or call anything because we don't have anything. We are not supposed to call this thing explicitly. It just happens when you do this kind of coding in your file. Just object created. It's just object creation, right? Nothing. So let's test. Right click, run as application, and it says fog constructor is called. Yep, it is called. So what happens? Let's check that out. So we have this constructor class here. Okay, so what just happened here? We just tried to create the instance of the for class, but what we actually did, we called the default constructor here, right? This one. So if you focus on this one, this is the actually when we started with Java, we saw the syntax of creating class instance. It was class name, then reference, then equals, then new keyword, then again class name. That's what I told you initially, but at the time I also mentioned that it's not exactly the same. It's not actually the same class name. This is the constructor. So now I can modify it. This is the class constructor. This is the right way to define the syntax of object creation. So here we are supposed to give the constructor. Which constructor we want to use? Just give it there and it will work. It's not a class anymore. Now we know that exactly. It was just to explain certain things that how to create object. So I told you initially that okay, this is a class name, but it's not a class name, it's a constructor call. So yeah, it proves that it was fog here and we did the same. I can compare. Yep, this is a constructor, right? Okay, so that's how we create constructor and that's how we call it. In next video we will see how what are the types of constructor and how to call them if you have multiple types and other stuffs of constructors. Thanks for watching this video guys. Let's meet in next video.